Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I hope all is good with you. I hope that wherever you are, things are great. First off, thank you for all of the game name suggestions. I'm really enjoying reading some of your thoughts on the new design. And I've made some more progress today. I had today off. Keely was feeling sick last night, and so I stayed home with her today, and she's actually asleep right now. So I came down here to film. You know, it's like she just turned 8, but we still have that. We're a very close family, so our kids are focused like when they're awake. So I've been with her all day, even though I probably could have asked her like, "Hey, can I go record?" and she'd have been fine with it. But at the same time, I just like being with her when she's not feeling well. I don't want to come down here and be selfish, you know, if she needs something. So I just stayed up there with her, and yeah. So anyway, sick day today, which means I've had a little bit of time to think about what we're going to talk about here, and that is freedom of speech. And this, of course, stems from Wednesday's discussion of PewDiePie's issues, I guess. And I don't know where to really take this. If you have followed the PewDiePie situation at all, he has made his statement, and his statement is very much what I felt was that he was vilified, intentionally vilified by a media outlet who doesn't understand new media and is fighting for relevancy. And the Wall Street Journal just simply isn't relevant. And so they're trying to get new people to click on their website, right? And so the discussion that everybody has brought up about this is freedom of speech. Oh, why you can't censor him, blah, blah, blah. And that's not true. That's not what the freedom of speech is. And that's what I wanted to talk about. And so when I asked for your comments, unsurprisingly, that's essentially what you responded. And so let's take this call first, and then the other stuff, and then I'll give you my thoughts.
Hello, Chevee. This is Sam Forsyth. I hope
Hi, Sam.
you can hear me well enough.
Yes, we can.
My cell phone sometimes isn't great, but I was calling about the topic of freedom of speech. And the only point I really want to make is that a lot of people seem to forget that the freedom of speech doesn't protect you from the consequences, from public consequences of the things you say. It really only protects you from being punished by the government.
Exactly.
For saying what you want.
Exactly.
So I think that probably in general a good rule is to worry less about whether you actually have the freedom of speech, because you do, it's guaranteed. I think nowadays maybe the government, we should start worrying about that, but maybe, worry less about whether somebody's right to speak is being stifled, or and worry more about, I have the right to say this, but should I say this? Is it something that is good to say? Will there be negative consequences? And can I live with those? So that's all I wanted to say. I'm really enjoying your show lately.
Thank you.
And
thank you so much.
Keep making good episodes.
We'll do, I promise. I'll try. I can't promise that they'll be good, but my intention is that they will. So thank you for the call, Sam. Yeah. Essentially, that's what I wanted to say, and basically that's what you said in the comments. Josh King said, as long as it's not impeding anybody else's freedoms. I'm not a lawyer, though, but as far as I know, the freedom of speech is granted to us in the United States Constitution, applies to government censorship. If a private website or enterprise such as Facebook doesn't like what you say, it's well within their rights to stifle it. True. And then Lyra Bug said, sometimes it is a right that can and sometimes should be taken away if you use it incorrectly. Yes and no. I agree with you on that, Lyra, to some point. And same as Sam and Josh said, the freedom of speech that people constantly tout, I have the freedom of speech. The freedom of speech is a guarantee that the government cannot censor you. So if you want to write a book about how to blow up the White House, you are fully allowed to write that book, and the government can't censor you, for instance. Now, that does not mean that if you wrote that book and you went to a publisher, they have to publish it, because if they don't, they're impeding your freedom of speech. No, it's perfectly within their means to say, nope, not going to work on that. Or if you want to put it on a website, such as, you want to sell it on Amazon. Amazon has the right to say, no, we're not going to let you sell this, because this is not the kind of content that we want to promote. If you want to put it on Google Docs and share links and Google doesn't like it, it's completely, the freedom of speech means that you are allowed to speak out against the United States government. That's all it is. It does not protect you from libel suits. It does not protect you from slander. I mean, it doesn't mean that you can threaten somebody's life with words because you're freedom of speech. No, you can't do that. Threats is still a serious crime, as is libel. And you can't just bury somebody with words and say, well, I've got the freedom of speech. You're free to say it if you're willing to pay the consequences. And essentially that's what this whole situation with PewDiePie is. He admitted in his rebuttal, in his whatever it's called, that he took it too far. He used jokes that were not funny, and took it too far in an extremely sensitive topic. Again, I am of the mind that everything is okay to joke about. But the jokes that he used were pretty not tasteful, especially the fiber thing, which is the main thing that got him in trouble. That was just really, no. Like, you could have written anything on that sign and made the guys make fun of themselves or something, but you had to go there, and that was kind of weird. And it is perfectly within Disney and YouTube's rights to say, we don't want to be associated with you anymore, go away. Now, would this have happened had the Wall Street Journal not attacked him? Probably not. And the thing is, what the Wall Street Journal did, their so-called journalism that they performed in this article is something that, if I had the money to fight it, I would look personally, and I was PewDiePie, obviously. I would personally be asking lawyers if what they have done is okay. Can we fight them for this? Because that's a civil suit, and your freedom of speech does not give you the freedom to hurt other people. That's where we draw the line. Now, obviously, some people were hurt by PewDiePie's actions. Does that mean we take away his freedom of speech? No, we don't lock him up and say you can't ever make internet videos because you made some terrible jokes. We, as consumers, have the rights to not watch his content anymore, or to demand that he take that content down, or make sure that he doesn't repeat those types of jokes. But yeah, freedom of speech is a powerful tool that is used to protect you from your government, from a corrupt government specifically. It doesn't protect you from being an asshole. That's all I wanted to say. And obviously, you guys already know it, because 3 of you have pointed it out to me. So thank you for that. Thank you for keeping the conversation sane in all of my videos. I besides the time capsule video, I hear other YouTube people talk about how horrible the comment sections are, and mine are always. maybe deleted 1 or 2 comments in the year that I've been running this show, and that means a lot to me. It means a lot that you are engaging with me in the first place, that you leave those comments, but it means more to me that we keep it sane and we have good discussions, and that's what I'm here for. So thank you for doing that. Gaming channel was really slow again this week. I didn't get as much gaming in as I wanted to, but I have a 3-day weekend. Today was technically a 4-day weekend because I didn't go to work, but I was working because I was taking care of my daughter. So my plan tonight is to stay up late and finish some series so I can get some new content out, because I'm having fun on that channel and I want to play those games. But being a dad, and it's hard. It's very, very hard to find the time. I thought it would be easier, and I was so wrong. So thank you, everybody who goes over there and watches the channel. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to have probably a show like this on there in the next week to talk about the future. Or I might put it here. I'm not sure. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Yeah. Have a good weekend. Please don't forget to like and comment and share my content. Sharing is caring. Remember. Thank you very much. I will see you Monday.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from EIA.gov. How many gallons of gas are sold in the U.S. each day? In 2013, about 134.51 billion gallons of gasoline were consumed in the United States, a daily average of about 368.5 million gallons, 6% less than the record high of 142 billion gallons consumed in 2007. Holy crap.